I'm just gonna hang out. So a lot has been going on, and I am trying desperately to get myself into some kind of rhythm where like I have specified times or at least like windows for myself to go on live. But until then, this is what you get. And what you get is just random me popping on, saying hi, talking for a little bit, and then probably popping off because I have to go do something. But in my case today, something means in like 20-25 minutes I have to leave to go pick up my kid from school. But that's okay. Until then, you can hang out with me. Hi! You just appear every time, my friend. I sit here talking about me trying to get consistency. Because I'm trying. I am desperately trying to get myself into some kind of rhythm where I have like set windows to like actually get on here. But doing my best. I know who it is. Daryl. But I just need to show off the thing that is making me smile today. I could put my makeup remover in this little like water dispenser that's made for like kids and like their bedside tables or whatever, because I think it's cute. So I put my makeup remover in it. So just wanted to share the little piece of life that is bringing me joy today. But I do have to go pick up my daughter in a little bit here, but I just wanted to come on and hang out because, again, I don't have any consistency, but I'm trying. It's awesome. It's cute. Like, I don't know. I am a strong believer that you need to fill your life with like little things that bring you joy. So that brings me joy. So I am putting it in my life. We saw it at Walgreens yesterday when I was like picking up my medicine. So how are you doing, friend? You don't have to just listen to me ramble. Know how you're doing. I'm just gonna make awkward noises because, yeah, I don't think that needs any explanation. I'll make awkward noises because I'm awkward. Let's see what, like, if I adjust the angle here, is that a nicer angle? I don't know. I like being more centered on the screen. Hi! Oh, you came over here. Thanks. I don't know. I wasn't feeling the other place. And I only have so much time, so like, I wanted to use it to whatever I think would work best. I asked how you're doing. You said, I can't complain other than my dog keeps catching squirrels. Does he bring you the squirrels? Like, does he, like, there's so many questions here. Do the squirrels survive the catch? That's the question. You started taking vitamin D and eating more fruit and you feel less tired. I've heard that. Like, obviously, like the fruit, like if you eat healthier, you should feel better. But I've also heard like, that like getting vitamin D, like, do you take a supplement? Because that's what I've been suggested before. Have you ever gone live on here, or do you mean you've never like sat in on a live? Lucky, mine keeps getting mice and rats. Your dog does? Like, I thought this was just a cat thing to bring you critters. You look like you traveled from the past. 2010 style goes hard. My Adidas cap. I even got I got a Jeopardy tank top on. I graduated high school in 2010, so I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with the 2010 style because I feel like this is just what I dress. This is how I dress. How I dress myself. I can't even speak. Yes, we love our baseball hats, especially because like I have the forever frizz. So like baseball caps are nice. So because it kind of disguises the frizz a little bit because up top is where it's the worst. I haven't been outside since November. It's so cold up north. Well, down here it's getting warm again, which is why I'm in a tank top, because it's gone from like being like in the low 50s to like all of a sudden today, right now it's 83. So that's not good news for my sinuses, because that always makes me feel sick and gross. Do I live in a small town? Yes and no. Like, I live in kind of a small town, but like it's more the suburbs of a bigger city, like in Tennessee. You have a King Corso, so no, but he leaves them on the porch. Oh, they don't survive the catch? Oh man. You need to train him to like put them in a specific place, or at least bury them. So I am 32 to 33. Does that sound right to you? Like me being 32 to 33? I think you're doing the math for me saying that I graduated in 2010. Graduated high school in 2010. I live in Vegas, so I can sense some country from you. No? No to what? So funny thing is, I'm actually from up north, and I'm from a really, really, really small town up north. I just moved down here about 6 years ago, I think. Okay, well, you're right, though. I am 32. I'm gonna be 33 in a couple months. I'm okay with that, though. I like the way I look. That sounds so conceited, but it's not meant to be. It's just, I think I look good for my age. Although, like, sometimes when I move my forehead, I just, aw, you look like you just turned 20. I will take that. Thank you. No, I am 32. My birthday's in July, so I'm gonna be 33 soon. If I just turned 20, that would mean I was born in the 2000s. Oh, I look 19. Thank you. Is it because I'm dressed like I dressed when I was 19? You look better than most for your age. Thank you. See, like, my issue is, like, and this is not even me bragging, this is just me knowing, because it sounds like something I'm bragging about, but I did not like it when I was younger. I've always looked younger than my age, and when I was younger, I hated it. But looking younger than my age has made it so I am a really bad judge of, like, how old somebody is or how old somebody looks, because obviously, like, I am my own example, so, like, it's hard. And honestly, I think I look better than I did when I was like 20. I am definitely a little thicker than I was when I was 20. So I do have kids. I have one daughter who is 7 years old, and a natural baby face, except for the wrinkles, right? The wrinkles are okay. My main wrinkles are like my laugh lines and stuff. So like right here and stuff, like I'm fine with it. So whatever. But I do have kids. I have a 7-year-old daughter who I have to go pick up pretty soon. Thank you. Thank you, friend. You're gorgeous too, I promise. I have one daughter. I'm gonna try to get this thought out. I have one daughter who is 7 years old. I have to go pick her up soon from school. But I also have two daughters that one did not make it through pregnancy and one passed away at 6 weeks old. So yeah, aw, thanks, Daryl. Yeah, hit that like button. I only have so long to be here. Let's make it count. I give off small town vibes. What does that mean? I definitely don't think, I mean, I don't feel like a city girl, city gal. But I have ventured around our city quite a bit, especially when I first moved down here, because I didn't have a license, so I would get an Uber into the city to go to work, and then after work I would just wander around town until I felt like going home. But yeah, give me some likes. Thanks, Daryl. Make it count. But I want to know what you mean by I give off small town vibes. My condolences for your daughter's friend. Thank you. It sucks. And it's been a little, actually, I can't even, on Sunday was the daughter that came home with us and made it 6 weeks birthday. So that was a really, really rough day. It's very difficult as like a lost mom to celebrate a birthday because like obviously it's hard, but it's just no makeup today. I already did my makeup before I came on here. I feel like that's when I need to just consistently get on here, even if it's only for a couple minutes or whatever. I need to just get on here and do my makeup and then whatever. Thanks, babe. I wish you could give me a real hug because like emotions have been high this week. Like it was just really hard because like not that everybody like remembers your kids' birthdays to begin with, but it's really hard like because we got invited to a birthday party of all things. Like we got invited to a birthday party of one of my daughter's friends, and I had to tell the mom like, hey, it's not her, like it's not my daughter, but it's frankly it's me, and me as like the stay-at-home mom would be the one that would have to take her to the birthday party. Frankly, I could not handle going to a birthday party. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, I could not mentally handle going to a birthday party. And you know what? Like, I think an important part of grief is realizing, like, your limitations with things. And going to a birthday party on the same weekend as her birthday was definitely, like, I couldn't do it. And it wouldn't have been good for anybody. Like, I would have gotten upset, which would have made my daughter upset, which would have made people feel bad and maybe bummed out, like, the birthday girl. And, yeah. But in regards to, like, celebrating their birthdays, we do. It's kind of hard, obviously, because the youngest didn't make it out of pregnancy, so her birthday is also, it wasn't really a birthday, it was a still birthday, you know? But for the one that came home with us, we have, and she would have been 2 years old. 2. That feels so weird. Like, because I've been sharing my grief journey, whether it's on here or on the Clock app. Well, not really on here, but like, because I just joined here this year, but I've been sharing as much as I can emotionally handle sharing my journey like on the Clock app and everything, and now I'm kind of over here doing that thing, and it's just been a lot. And but the thing is, since it was only her second birthday, this is only our second year that we've done it. We've had to go through this, and so last year her birthday was on a Saturday, and so me and my oldest daughter, we went out. Oh my God. We have her, my daughter's ashes in our living room in like a cabinet, so she can always be with us. And we went out last year and we went thrift shopping, and my daughter got a little beanie baby and just it's still sitting there by her urn, like, because she wanted to buy her a present for her birthday. And it's just a lot. And on Sunday, we were going to, aw, please do. I would love to listen to your journey. Thank you. That's so nice. I thought it was, yeah, it was very sweet. It was a monkey. It's a little monkey, like, and it's sitting like, it's weird that, grief is weird. Like, I feel strange smiling and laughing about these kind of things, but I have to, or else I'm going to sit here and cry. And also, anybody who doesn't know me, just be fair warned, I have what I call a road trip brain, because I make a million little stops along the way. I might go back because I forgot something, and I'm definitely going to stop at all the rest stops because my bladder sucks. So, sorry. I'm so sweet. I'm a Sour Patch Kid. I'm sweet sometimes. Yeah, see, you understand, though. You know that, yeah, that's why we connect, because we have the same kind of, like, tracked brain that isn't really a track, but you know what I'm saying. It's not a racetrack, it's a escape room track. That's not even a thing. Whatever. But it's a monkey. It's like, it's in there. Like, it's a little, like, it's one of those Beanie Babies, like, we found it at the thrift store. It's one of those Beanie Babies that came in, like, Happy Meals toys, like, years and years ago. And she opened it, and it's, like, hugging the urn. And, like, again, I shouldn't laugh, but it's silly. Like, it's cute, because the urn is just this pretty, like, pink thing. And then, like, or it's white. The youngest daughter's urn is a little, pink heart. But my middle daughter's urn is like this pretty, like, pearly, like, white urn, and then there's this little Beanie Baby sitting next to it, hugging it. Okay. But it makes my daughter happy. That's all I care about. So when we see hearts, oh, we started seeing hearts after my cousin passed, and now when we see hearts, we send them to my aunt. That's cute. That's definitely cute. My family is constantly looking for like signs of stuff, and one of them that my daughter is honestly obsessed with is every single time sorry, I lost my train of thought. Every single time a cardinal flies by or something, she'll be like, I wonder who's visiting us. Because, you know, there's the old, like, folks, old wives thing or whatever of, like, a cardinal is a loved one coming to visit that has passed. And I think it's cute. I remember back when Beanie Babies came out on TV, definitely nostalgic. I loved Beanie Babies when they first came out. I was obsessed. And, like, I love it because I feel like if they were a thing today, my daughter would definitely be in them because she's obsessed with stuffies. And before I forget, I know you want to hear, you said you would love to listen to my journey. I have a link in my bio as well as in my most recent video to our GoFundMe that we have set up currently. And in the GoFundMe, like, I wrote out, like, our whole story. I wrote out our whole story the best I could. So if you're interested in hearing the story without hearing me get distracted, feel free to go read that. But if not, I'm happy to have you sit here and chill with me. Because it helps for me to talk about it. And I think that's why I keep talking about it. I think that's why I make videos about everything. It helps in the weirdest of ways. Like, it helps for me to, like, talk about it, and I make jokes about it, but I don't like, it's even saying out loud, like, I make jokes about it sounds kind of weird. I don't even think I would call it jokes. I make dark, what I think are humorous comments, because, like, if I don't, thanks for the hearts. If I don't, I think I'll cry. How is your armpit so clean? We're not gonna check that. That's creepy. Hi from Ireland. Hi from United States. Southern United States. Because our story, I like 2 videos. Cool. What time is it in Ireland? That's a good question. What time is it in Ireland? How are you? I'm okay. Just hanging out for a little bit. I gotta get going soon because I have to go pick up my daughter from school. Hi, Doe. Hi, T. I think I might. Do you take a vitamin D supplement? The smile when you said we're not gonna check that. Cause, listen. I know. People are weird. What's the power of your glasses? It's a very specific question that I may actually have an answer to. Nope, wrong paper. Sorry, I thought I had my prescription somewhere because I was talking about it one day. Bad. It's 1909. Whew, in Ireland. Over 9,000. Bad. You would die to have my hair? Oh, I promise you, it's not. I love my hair because I love that I don't have, like, a flat colored hair, but my hair is so frizzy. How many kids do I have? I have 3. I have an oldest daughter, and then I have 2 younger daughters who are no longer with us. One passed away at 6 weeks old, and one passed away halfway through pregnancy. So I feel bad anytime someone asks how many kids I have, and I kind of throw that out there. But I tried one time when someone asked how many kids I have to just kind of be like, oh, I have one. And it didn't feel right. Like, it felt weird. Oh, a 10-year-old. I feel like my daughter is 7 going on 13, so I'm a little worried for these preteen years coming up. And you don't have to say sorry. It is what it is. I'm the only girl in my family, but the rest are boys. How many how many brothers do you have? Yes, I did know what you mean. I am an internet oldie, so. Are you the youngest of 5? Where do you fall in that? But, sorry. I've tried to just say, oh, I have one daughter. And I have in, like, some situations. Oh my God, if I had it my way, I tell my daughter this a lot because I think it's funny. Like, I divorced her dad, and we were on our own for a couple years. You have 5 brothers. I know, but, like, where do you fall in that? Like, are you the middle child? Or, like, I hope for your sake you're not the youngest. I tell my daughter sometimes, like, you have 13? Wait, what? Okay. I'm trying. You're poor. Are they all? Okay, first let's clarify something here. You say you have 13 siblings, right? Do you have a blended family? Or look, you just all blood. You just answered my question. Really? How old was your mom when she had her first kid? How old was she when she had the last one? That's your poor mama. 20. All right, so at minimum then, she would have been my age with a newborn and 12 other kids. At minimum, right? No, she would have been even older. Holy crap. My granny, 87, had 12 kids, and I have an uncle younger than me. I've actually seen a couple families like that. 12 kids. What I would say is, like, if I would have met my current husband sooner, you are the middle child? Friend. Oh gosh. There's middle children, and then there's, like, cheaper by a dozen middle children. I'm the oldest grandchild too, but I'm one of only 3 grandchildren. So, on my side at least. Yeah. How many siblings do I have? I have 1 sister. I have 1 younger sister. But I have so I have 1 younger cousin, technically 2, but 1, like, my uncle and his mom were married, and like, he was born, and then after they got divorced, like, we never saw him again. I should probably think of his name. Maybe I can look him on Facebook by now, because he'd be grown, I think. Maybe. I don't know. My nieces and nephews are older than me. I've seen that in families before. You're the middle child. Wow, we got middle children here today. Well, I am your big sister for today, and I say, I don't know, I can't even say I was never a bossy big sister, because I was, but whatever. I'm out of practice. How's that? 40 was the last birth. Okay. That's, so 12 siblings born between, your mother was 20 and then 40 at the last birth. So there was like 20 years of her life just baby making, basically. Whew. Gad. you know what? All power to you. Like, I think big families are wonderful. I always wanted a huge family. And if I met um my husband earlier in life, I feel like we'd have like 4 or 5 kids. In another universe, I truly believe that, and this is one of those jokes, but not jokes. Like a joke because I laugh about it, but I'm not really like trying to make a joke. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to call it. But so in another universe, I am convinced that yes, I have my daughter. They bought 2 different houses, like next to each other, at least. Um, so I have this like thing in my head that in another universe, I have 3 children right now because my second born daughter, the one that we had like the birthday for this weekend, was so chill. Like she was just like the chillest baby. So I like in another universe, I'm convinced that like even though like if she survived, we would still have had the second one that I was pregnant with and then lost in the pregnancy, and then I would have like the 3 children running around. And then in my mind, like that third one would have been like a hurricane. So I would have had my interesting oldest, um, the chill middle child, and then the hurricane of a baby. But that's just, again, speculation and in another universe thoughts. That's how I deal. I think about random shit like that. Across the street from each other. I mean, if it works. I'm all for, like, no matter what it means, as long as everybody is, like, okay. I'm all for whatever works for you. And if that worked for them and you and your family, that's great. I have a pimple underneath my eyebrow. Ooh, that's unpleasant. You have 50. T is saying they have 50, 50 first cousins. So I guess you do Secret Santa for Christmas, right? Try to guess the oldest age. Like now? You have 85 cousins. Just kidding. 36. 36 is your oldest, is the oldest in your family. Which would make your mom like 56 now, I guess. You cannot have my number. If you are answering questions, then are you a lesbian? Better answer. 32. Oh, I was close. 36 is pretty close for just picking a random number out there. I am not a lesbian. I am bisexual, though. But I am a happily married person. No. Absolutely not. Hi, Daryl. Yeah, I know. Hello, Ramiz. Oh, thank you. Well, feel free to drop me a subscribe. I say this almost every time I'm on live, and I started this live saying this, but I really am trying to get to a point where I am consistent enough and I have time to just sit down and this is my dedicated lifetime. If you catch me, you catch me. If you don't, you don't. Cool. But I'm working on that. I'm trying to get my stuff together. And I feel like I only have like, oh, thanks for the subscription, precious. I only have like a couple weeks until summer starts. So at this point, I feel like if I get myself into a rhythm, it's just gonna. If you would have $123 million, would you donate to lesbians? Not just lesbians, but if I had that much money, like just to give, I definitely would donate to some LGBT communities. Aw, thanks for the link is in my bio and on what is currently my most recent video. So I am from America. But yes, thanks for the subscription or subscribing. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say there. Subscribing? Thanks for subscribing. Ha, click subscribe. Gang, wake up. Wake up, I guess. This all fake. What's fake? I'm not real. I am the crappiest NPC then. Oh, you're doing... Okay. Troll is trolling. I am with a man. Not a boy. A man. Thank you, precious. They are the one part of my body that I've never had an issue with. So since I have more people in here, I just want to share really quick. Hi, Abby. This is my happy thing of the day. Since I have to leave soon, I want to end on a happy note. Since I started on one, this is my happy thing of the day. I bought this at Walgreens. I put my makeup remover in the top, and now I'm going to use this just to dispense makeup remover. Oh, the nails are in such bad shape right now. But, like, I love that holographic look. Isn't it cute? Is that Walgreens? Like $12 or something. And now I'm going to use it to hold my makeup remover. We'll check back about how well that's actually working. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a little water dispenser, but it's so tiny that it works really well, I think, for what I'm using it for. But they're in rough shape. I really need to go. Do you have kids, or did you adopt, or would you adopt? I have one child who is in school right now, and I have 2 girls who live on in my heart because they passed away at various stages of life. I don't know how else to say that. You don't have to like them. But to answer the would you adopt, we very much would like to. One of the reasons that I want to get more consistent about coming on here is I want to try to promote our fundraiser that we have going. Aw, thanks, baby. I'm not the best. I'm like the world's most okayest. Tell me something you can do and no one else in the world can. I don't know. I think I'm not special, but I don't think there's anything that's like, I don't think I have any like very special talents or anything. I don't know. Love my daughter the way she deserves. That's it. That's what I can do because I'm mama. I'm strong. All right, question for real. All right, do you have a real question? Bye, Daryl. See you next time. You ever watch Z Nation? No, I've heard of it though. I'm just not big into like zombie things and stuff like that. That's what that is, right? Well, friends, I appreciate you joining me, especially if you came over from that clock app to hang out with me for a minute. But I have to get going because I have to go pick up the kiddo from school. See you soon. Again, I really will be working on trying to get myself a schedule going. So I'm always happy to keep you company when I can. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. Please be good to yourself and to those around you, because if you can do nothing in this life, you should be kind. That's what I'll leave you on. Bye. Bye, Abby from England. Where's the... I can't find the end button. I've been on here before. Why? Oh. Bye, guys.